It's Miniature Monday, and do you know where your miniatures are? Yes, I'm back. Had a pretty hellish last month or so. We're moving. We moved, actually. So there was that. And just to let you know how well the move went, well, within the first 5 minutes, an entire IKEA Billy bookshelf full of my miniatures fell to the ground within the first 5 minutes. And friends, I assure you, the move only got worse from there. So I'm set up at the different game table now, or a different studio now. So there's that. So we're basically doing this from the new studio. Still a work in progress. I still got to get more lighting, and that stuff going on. Also got to get rid of some of this background noise that's in this room as well. But I'm back in business. And I'm pretty sure now you're trying to figure out why the top angle of this homemade dungeon terrain that I make from Hurt Starts, the molds from those. Well, the reason for that is I got something a little bit newer. So we're going to push this aside, because that was pretty much what we used to call like the poor man's, the poor man's dwarven forge. So if you had enough plaster, patience, and Zen-like Buddhistry, anytime one of your friends smashes into one of those pieces and puts a little plaster chip in it like this, then that's the stuff for you. Today we are going for another low-cost approach. And I say low-cost approach of a grain of salt because this stuff isn't exactly cheap. I got the Warlock tiles, Dungeon Tiles 1 set from Wizkids. So I just picked that up a few weeks ago. Just haven't really got around to being able to open anything. I don't even have my ruler here. Here's to let you know how bad the move went. Sir Forescale is missing in action. That's right. There was no Sir Forescale this episode. So, sending a rescue team out to try to find him. And I'll let you know. Hopefully we'll see Sir Forescale soon. Poor old Garrick the Bold. So, not sure where he's at. But, thanks to my girlfriend for helping me move. Thanks for, my daughter, Chaotic Neutral, she helped move quite a bit too. When you live at the same place for about 8 years. Sorry, I'm talking your ear off while I'm trying to open up this box. When you live at the same place for 8 years, you really don't know how much stuff you really have until you do. So I'm gonna go through everything this is supposed to have. I got this for right around $100 US from my local game store, who have been treating me really nice lately. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. They asked me if I wanted somebody to hang out with me and hold the basket for me while I shopped, which was a little bit weird considering social distancing. And they went off and offered me like an escort to my car. I just thought that was kind of weird too. Didn't realize I spent that much money there. Anyway, these are the Warlock tiles. So the set is supposed to include 26 of the 2x2-inch dual-sided tiles, 2 of the 4x4-inch dual-sided tiles, 2 of the 2x8-inch dual-sided tiles, 18 of the 2-inch straight stone walls, 16 of the 2-inch straight stone interior walls, 4 1-inch exterior wall doors, 4 2-inch exterior wall doors. Those are those double doors for those adventures that are like 10 feet. If you go through your dungeon, your old DM your old DM modules, or the adventure modules. Good Lord, can't talk today. 2 of the 1 stone interior wall doors, 8 corner pillars, 5 inside corner wall tiles, 5 outside corner wall tiles. I don't know why they do 5 corners. I haven't figured that out. 20 of the stone edge caps, 90 Warlock clips, 8 Dragon Lock adapter clips, not sure what that's about, and 8 of the open lock adapter clips. So apparently there's other devices out there that these can basically go off and adapt to. So, okay. Moving right along. Comes in a neat box with a carry handle. So you can just kind of show up and show that you mean business, I guess. See how much shit we can knock over with this. So, let's get some of this stuff out. I guess this should be... Oh, that's nice. Okay, so you got... Let's see here. So you got these really decent stone tiles, but then you also got some wood underneath there too. Which, you got some wood underneath there. And then we got, instructions how to use these. Firmly place Warlock clip into tile until you hear an audible click. Warlock clip should be flush against tile. Okay, so you do that. Connect to tile, walls, and doors. What else we got here? Floor tiles are reversible, as we've witnessed. Interior walls and doors can be placed between 2 tiles. And then doors can open and close with a light push. Clips must be in the middle position of the tile for interior pieces connect and prevent tile creep. Okay. Exterior walls can be connected to complete the dungeon. End walls can be used to fill in any gaps. Okay. Add extra strength to your room by using more than one clip. Technique does not work with interior walls. And this kind of shows all the stuff that was there. I almost got the summoning circles. I almost got those. I end up getting the doors and archways and stairs and ladders. So we'll probably open those in a different video depending on how long this one runs. So this looks like it's going to be our walls. Okay. We got those pillars. I mean, this is kind of nice. When your drunk friends come over and they knock your crafted stuff around, and they're not going to chip the hell out of it. So I'm all right with this. Oh, let's see. That would be the 2x2. So I guess we should just try with. Okay, these must be those adapters we're talking about. These must be the good old Dragon Lock clips. We got some big old doors here. You know, they're not painted too shabby. No, they're not. I think the hinge is a little hokey on them, but what the hell, you know? It's kind of. I know I can work with that. This is the single doors. This one must not be able to be the one that opens with a light push. So these just look like non-opening doors. Look, these ones, yeah, those open. Those got to open. There's that. We got some corners here. I think what they mean by the inside-outside corners is where the slots is for the tiles, or the clips, the Dragon Lock clips to clip into. And then these will be your outside corners. So they keep the walls here pretty low, which is good. Yeah, that keeps it so you're able to move your miniature around easier. You're not knocking half your terrain over trying to move your miniatures, because some asshole tried to go with a super long or super tall walls, which is what I did for all mine. So we got these with the planks underneath it. So that's kind of cool for doing the interiors of the buildings, houses and stuff, huts. But I do like the detail that they did on the wood. I kind of like that a lot. So I guess let's just start messing around. Okay, let's see what we got here. We got this. So we got that. See if we can put together some sort of dungeon. Okay, so I'm assuming the corners. Looks like you're basically, you clicked on this to basically watch a grown man play with Legos. You do realize this. This is more or less what you guys just did. So so if you give it a thumbs down, you really have no one to blame but yourself. So let's see what we got here, and the rest of these walls. Here's some more walls. There we go. We got that. Let's see what else we can do here. These things do not like to go in straight at all. Okay, and so it looks like these interior walls is basically squeezed in between those. Now the reason they do that is they got these really thin metal flanges that stick in there. And then just put that in there like that, and that creates another little wall piece. Kind of weird. You can't really, there's not really a corner piece to support that. So I guess you would have to put a piece like that in there. So anyway, I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this. So let's kind of see what else we can probably do. We got some long corridor pieces here, so I mean this would be pretty good to make some sort of dungeon with. My thing is just kind of the lack of corners. So I don't know. Well, that could just be me. And I finally realized what the open lock and the dragon lock adapter kits were for. It's for those blokes that make those printable scenery stuff. So they made this to where it can actually be compatible with the stuff that people already are producing, which I think is actually a pretty brilliant marketing ploy. So there is that. So, and I'm pretty sure that's what all these are for. So, and I think, let's see what these do. I think these are just like end pieces for, so you can make them just stand up on their own. So so it just kind of hides the pieces there. So that's neat until you need to take it off. And okay, there we go. But I don't know. All in all, I think it's a pretty neat little set. I'm gonna play around with it and maybe show you something I put together with it. Okay, so I kind of just put this together. So these ones, I guess they don't open. They're just like the slot interior walls, like the other ones are. So like those. So you basically can take a bunch of the smaller tiles. So you get like, let's say, a gazillion of these, and you put them together. And then you can use these smaller walls to put little dividers into them, just to kind of make stuff like this. So all in all, I think it's a pretty good set. One of the things is it's quite time consuming to mess with these. So it's not like something, or if you're running a game, you can just go off and just like, oh, hold on, let me whip up a room for you real fast. Your player's going to lose interest, and they're going to just play with their phones and probably not, probably get off topic quite a bit. So it's going to take a bit to reel them back in. So there's that. So you might want to have some of this stuff like kind of pre-done, ahead of time, just just so they don't lose interest. I have a Dark Eldar Archon here that I'll use here to show kind of the scale that we're dealing with. And let's say Lilith Hespero. Yeah, let's get like a Lilith here, and we will go off and we'll put those in here because everyone knows I'm kind of a Dark Eldar guy, and we can kind of just see what we got going on here. All in all, it's a good set. I kind of jokingly call this sort of like poor man's Dwarven Forge, even though it's like $100 set, and we are in the middle of a pandemic ushered recession. So here's the poor man's Dwarven Forge, only $100, right? Do I think it's worth it? Yes. Would I buy it again? I would. But like I said, you might want to have some of this stuff kind of pre-built, knowing what you're going to have in store. And I would just have like something like this, and then like a door attached to it with some walls just to simulate the inside of a house, and then just have these just kind of sitting around. So that way you can just, if you need to have your adventures go inside of a house or a shop, there you go. They do make a town version of it with some sort of stucco-like walls. Didn't get them, though. I didn't. No, I'm going to stick with this because I kind of wanted a more easier approach to the stuff I was making. So this stuff's pretty frustrating to make. And you guys all have asked me where I've gotten these before, and it's HirstArts.com, HirstArts.com, and he basically just makes silicone molds for this stuff, and you pour plaster into it, preferably like dental plaster. So if you get like dental plaster, it's a lot harder than some of the other plaster, and then you can always see like the bubbles and stuff. This is stuff I put together before I had a vibrating table that would shake all the bubbles out. So, and one thing I did notice with this Warlock tiles is one of the inside corners is missing the bottom part. See, so did notice that. I'll try to contact their quality control and see if I can get the piece that snaps on the bottom of it or another wall or something. But I guess it isn't as bad as their campsite when they said that they had twice as much stuff in there as they normally did, and then make you jump through a bunch of hoops to prove that you actually bought it so you can get it. So I didn't save my receipt, therefore I could not cash in on that. So okay, whatever, that's fine. So but yeah, I enjoy this, and I think you will too. I think it's a nice treat for your gamers and for your players. And anyway, I want to thank you for watching this, especially after this long hiatus. A rough week. Both of the dogs got basically sprayed by a skunk. So I'm dealing with that right now. It's a good thing smell doesn't travel through YouTube, right? So, but yeah, if you, feel like buying any of these, you're going to see a link in the description below where you can find this. It retails for about $100. Like I said, I bought this at my local game store. I got a couple of the expansion packs. I'm going to be opening those up too. Probably not tonight. I just wanted to get a video out just to, show you guys I'm still alive. Anyway, thanks for watching.